Hey you guys, I'm
All right.
Timberland,
Uh,
and I am looking
take
for
that.
a guy
Yeah, I'll
that
take that.
has his life together. He has to have a
Yeah.
career, no kids. Um, let's see, that just matches my energy, matches my style, and it's just like an all around like family man and someone that's wanting to get married because I want to get married. So yeah.
Okay, let's bring in our next single lady. Hello.
Hi. Right here.
Right here. Okay. Let's start with you giving them your name, your age, and your occupation.
My name is Timberland and I'm a realtor. Yes.
And how old are you?
36.
Okay. All right. You do have one pop balloon. Let's find out why you popped.
Alrighty.
Okay. Give her your name, your age, and your occupation.
Hi, I'm Jeans, 36, barber slash content creator.
And why'd you pop?
She did kind of taller than me. She's not really my type exactly.
Just the height.
No, it's not just the height. She kind of she's not quite my type.
Okay.
Okay. Now is it your type?
He's a little too short, but you're good looking.
Thank you.
Okay. And why did you pop?
I just Calvez 47 truck driver. I just like I like original, hair. I don't like the lashes or stuff like that. No disrespect to you. That's just my preference. That's all.
Okay.
Now is Calvin your type?
You look nice. I don't think I would maybe approach you, or I don't know.
She
You
confused.
dress
Yeah, she
nice.
confused.
You are dressed nice, but not really my type.
That's fine.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay. Okay. And I'm going to let you ask the gentleman a question.
Alrighty. So for me, I feel like friendship is a big thing in a relationship. So like, how do you value friendship and how do you keep that connection open?
Okay, let's start with you. Give her your name, your age, and your occupation.
BJ 39 entrepreneur. Friendship is important, but just know that it's just know that we're not friends if it does, go into a whole relationship because a lot of times with friendship, it's you can't really be anything else. Like if I can't be your man and be your friend at the same time, because a lot of times friends lie to each other.
Your name, your age, and your occupation.
My name is Asante. I'm 27 and I work at Amazon. Friendship, I feel like that's very key when it comes to a relationship because it kind of sets the tone for how the relationship is going to be held out. Because if y'all were best friends before y'all got started, 9 times out of 10, y'all gonna be best friends when it's over with. So yeah.
Alrighty.
Okay. Your name, your age, and your occupation.
I'm Dre. I'm 34 and I'm a truck driver and a published poet. Can you please repeat the question? Because did you mean friendship as a whole or in a relationship?
So friendship. So for me, being a friend first before like jumping into a relationship, that's really important to me. So like, how do you value friendship and how do you keep the connection open?
Yeah, so when it depends on a relationship, I feel like friendship is the foundation. We could keep that open by setting boundaries.
So I don't like this question. And the reason why I don't like this question is because I don't like when women say we should be friends first before we get into a relationship. Because here's the thing. As your friend, I'm not opening your door. As your friend, I'm not paying for your food. As your friend, I ain't taking you nowhere at all with me to hang around me or my friend. I'm not introducing you to nobody because you're a friend. What that tells me is that you're looking to play the field and keep me in this friend zone. And as soon as I do something or don't do something that you like, then that's where I'm going to stay. Now, I'm all for, being friends and going into a relationship, whatever like that, in the courting phase. But don't call it a friendship because I don't want to be friend zone. That whole friendship part of it, I don't like that. That to me is wild. Y'all let me know. Am I hitting the nail on the head? Do you want to be friends with your person? Because it's not courting. You're their friend. There's no courtship. It's friendship and then it's
At the
courtship.
same time,
Or do you want the courtship as you
communicating what we
build the
want, and as
friendship
long
as
as
you
we're
build the
going towards
relationship?
that, then we
Which
move in
one
the
do you
right
prefer?
direction. But I
Let
feel
me know
like
in the
friendship is
comments.
key. It's the foundation.
Okay.
Okay. Your name, your age, and your occupation.
Jamal Branch, 32, investor trader. And friendship is very important. You must be friends first, because a lot of times we see how it is when you start off with just liking somebody, but then come to find out you don't truly like them. And so it's good to start off as friends. And the way how you can maintain that is just do what typical friends do, commitment, and talk to each other, really get to know each other, and see if you are willing to go further than that.
Okay. I'll take that.
Your name, your age, and your occupation.
My name is Keith, All Real the Truth. I have a movie on my life, documentary. It's on Amazon Prime called In All Truth. Communication.
How do you value friendship,
Friendship.
and how do you keep that open?
Okay.
The connection
mandatory. Friendship is mandatory in relationship based because you got to start somewhere. So that's the best way to get to know somebody. You know, take your time with them.
Okay.
So
Alrighty.
Okay. Okay, now I'm gonna let the gentleman ask you a question.
Alrighty.
Whose choice was it? Was it to name you Timberland?
I think it was my mother's choice, my mother's friend. I don't know if she liked the Timberland shoes or the rapper. I don't know, but I think it's just a
spelled
unique
differently, but
name.
beautiful name.
Thank you.
Okay, your question.
What's something that you didn't value in relationships before that you make sure is a non-negotiable now?
What's something that I didn't value in a relationship? I would say just not, I don't know. I've been cheated on before. So like just giving that person a second chance. So like going forward, like I'm moving on like that first red flag.
So knowing your value.
Knowing my value. I'll take that.
I dig
Yes.
it. Right.
Okay, your name, your age, and your occupation.
Dre, 34. I'm a published poet and a truck driver. And I wanted to ask you, what are you currently looking for in a relationship, and what makes you think that you're ready to have a serious relationship?
So something that I'm looking for in a relationship, somebody who matches my vibe, somebody that can fit in with my lifestyle, someone that is financially stable, family oriented, someone that loves animals, someone that is dating with intention, because I do want to get married. I don't want to be a girlfriend for forever. And I think that I'm ready because I've really learned myself, and I've been by myself and just like found like what truly makes me happy now. And I know, like I said, I'm running from those first red flags. Like I'm not going to lower myself or lower my standards for anybody anymore.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah.
Your question.
First impressions are important. So if you are to leave an impression, what is the main one you want to be left?
You know, my man should really look into reading books, like audio books. Like he has a really great audiobook voice, but I can't imagine having like a one-on-one conversation with. I don't know if he's acting. Like I hope that he's acting and he's just doing that for this show and everything. Cause man, let me tell you, like bro, this is the whole vibe he giving is just crazy.
A loving
like
person.
it is crazy.
I don't know. I'm always speaking positivity into other people's lives. So I just want like them to remember me as just that positive, upbeat person. And, yeah.
All
Did that
right.
answer your question?
Yes.
Okay, yours. Your question.
where you see yourself in 5 years?
I see myself married with my first child, and in my career with my husband, maybe like building a business together and just flourishing.
See you.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Now you're gonna have to pop 2 balloons.
I can't ask another question.
Go for it.
Does anyone have kids? And if so, how many?
Raise your hands.
Okay.
You have a what?
My daughter is 4 years old.
Just one?
Just one kid.
Okay.
One daughter, 10.
Okay.
Okay. Why'd you pop?
Cause I'm a daddy and I love it though, like for sure. I don't second guessing about nothing. I spent too long in prison away from my kids, so I'm there daily, like so. I don't even have like an understanding for anybody outside of that. So I respect it. She don't either.
Gotcha.
You don't have kids?
I don't have kids, no. I have 4 kids.
Okay. Now you're gonna have to pop 1 balloon.
1. This is hard. It's just for the height. I'm sorry.
Okay, now why'd you pop this gentleman's balloon?
Really nice person. I mean, from what I can tell, but I think it's just height. I think it's just that.
All right.
Yeah.
Wonderful.
Is she your
But you
type?
are good
I know
looking.
you had your balloon unpopped, so
Oh.
she's definitely your type.
Off of first look, no. First glance, no. But I like to see personality. Sometimes that overrides everything else.
Okay.
Okay. Okay, now
get
you
another
can ask
question?
them a question.
Alrighty. Tell me about a time in your life, maybe a significant like milestone in your life that shaped who you are today.
I would say probably massive weight loss saved my life today.
You said master weight loss?
Massive weight loss.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Does it have to be like something like gotta be like a short story or something like that? Like-
No, just something that maybe that has shaped who you are today. Maybe something that's happened in your life, a milestone. Maybe you overcame something.
Keep it short and sweet. A few months ago, I ended up losing the first apartment I ever had. I ended up getting evicted, and I was gonna move back home, but my supervisor actually put me to the side and said that there's 2 types of people in this world: cows and buffaloes. You can be a buffalo and stand in the rain, stand in the storm, and see what type of man you was on the other side, or you can go back home and let people take care of you. So I'm proud to say that right now I got my second apartment. I still work at the same
Congrats.
job, and I turn everything around. So I know that I'm a man that don't run away. So
Love that. Okay.
I would say when I published my first book, I felt like it changed me. I felt like that was something that possibly couldn't be fathomable. Like I didn't think that from where I'm from that was even possible. You know what I'm saying? So when I actually published that and people started purchasing it, because actually it's very personal too, because like I said, I'm a poet. They're kind of deep and very personal. When I achieved that and realized that people were actually supporting it, it made me feel like, okay, well, what am I doing next? You know what I mean? Then I can actually do this, so keep doing it. So I put out a second book and I'm just trying to go from there. You know, I'm just trying to keep going.
Okay. I like that.
Okay. Now you got the pop 1 balloon.
Sorry.
yeah, what it is.
Now why'd you pop his balloon?
I don't know. I think you're a cool guy. And that's very like a good story that you told. I would just say not first impression is not really my type, I would say. Maybe.
Oh, first impressions? Oh yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, I did. I appreciate that. That's all good though, baby.
Yeah.
Still beautiful. You got like going for yourself. You're gonna find you a lucky man one day. I wish I was that lucky man, but it's not today. So what's me for me? Go ahead.
Thank you.
Right. Okay, now you have 2 remaining balloons. I'm gonna let them ask you a question. We're gonna start with
Alrighty.
him because we always start with this one.
Okay.
What made you go into real estate? And is there any other passions that you have? Or on top of the passions, what hobbies do you have?
So what made me go into real estate? Property management. So I am a property manager too. Been doing that for like 11 years. And I just said, why not just go and get my real estate license so I can branch away from apartments and start making the big money in houses.
Naturally.
Eventually I would like to have like my own like portfolio of rental property, you know, and just manage that, and also do content creating for like beauty and fashion. So, you know, I love the camera. I love just life and just
And what type of
documenting
hobbies do
that.
you have?
My hobbies, I would say I like to shop. I like to go try new restaurants. I like to travel. I like spending time with my 2 dogs. Um, yeah.
Are you on any dating apps out here?
No.
So we got to catch you in public.
You do have to catch me in public.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are you on any dating apps?
No, I'm not actually.
Okay.
Okay. And your question?
Yes. If you were walking down the street with your significant other, what would your position be? In front, on the side, or behind?
On the side with him next to the street.
Is it me, or have these questions that they've been asking, especially him, has just have no depth to them whatsoever? Just no depth. Just none whatsoever. Just no kind of, let's find out what kind of person you are whatsoever. What side of the street are you gonna walk on? The side you gonna put her on, which is the inside. Like, just somebody get this man off the show. Just get him off the show. Get him matched. I don't know, but get him. He's not getting picked because clearly he don't want his woman to be saved, or you know, he probably want her. I don't know what the hell he want, but clearly this woman gonna die.
He said if we were walking down the street, what would my position
My
be?
goodness, this is just crazy.
Yeah. So he would be, yeah. The guy would be next to the road and I would be walking next to him. Right. I like to hold hands, so side by side.
For sure.
Okay. Now you have to pop one balloon.
I'm sorry.
Oh no, why did you pop his balloon?
Because I had to pop one.
Because of that dumb question he asked. That's why he got his balloon pop, because he asked a dumb question.
I don't know. It's just
like just too perfect, right?
I don't know.
No, but thank you. It was very nice meeting you, Timberland.
Nice meeting you too.
For sure.
Okay. All right, Dre, do you have any questions?
How do you feel about men with female friends?
Are you dating? Have you dated any of these female friends before?
Not necessarily, but I do keep like women around me. You know what I mean? I have like women that love me, so I keep women around me. So I just want to know how you feel about, like, let's say me and you go
family
out.
members.
No, friends.
Friends. Okay.
Like if we go out, like if I want to invite you to a concert and I come pick you up, or let's say I got you first, you were already with me, and I'm going to get my 2 homegirls. How would you feel about that?
I feel like I would definitely want to meet them first. Like I feel like I would want us to have a vibe before you start bringing other female friends, and then I don't know, it would depend on like how you treat me in front of them. Like I want to be the priority.
Definitely.
If I'm your girl. So.
And then one more question. Are you materialistic?
No, but I do like nice things.
Naturally.
But I mean, I feel like I work hard and, you know, yeah. But I'm not materialistic.
My man is bold for asking that friendship question. Like that's kind of tough. Like that especially if they single and they ain't got no man, and you bring your girl around these single women. Not saying nothing wrong with that, but some women get jealous and envious and stuff like that, especially if they want to lay claim to you because they were there first. Some women are very territorial. Even female friends, platonic friends, are territorial over their male friend. They ain't even gotta date them, or never had dated them, or don't want to be in a relationship with them. But they are territorial over that platonic friend. Like it's I've seen it before. It's crazy. It is crazy. I would never bring platonic friends around the girl that I date because they territorial. They'll be cool for a minute, but then it be all these questions afterward. Like, man, I don't know. Like, we cool, but I don't question you about you and your husband or you and your boyfriend. Like, why you question me about
Just
me
a
and
I like
mine?
question.
Fashion Nova.
Just territorial, boy. I don't know if it's out of
It's
concern
all the
or it's out of
same. I feel
jealousy.
like in America, we're
You
the only ones that
really
take
don't
like
know.
brands and stuff serious. Traveling so much, I realize how other people dress in other countries. We're the only ones that take it so serious. You know what I mean?
Yes.
Do you have questions for Dre?
What are 3 things that you look for in your partner, and why is that important to you?
I feel like loyalty, because that also helps me build trust when you're out and about. I can trust that you're mine. You know what I mean? I don't have to be all insecure and stuff. I want to say respect, because if you don't respect me, then we're gonna always bump heads. We might. I mean, I'm not really with the argue and all of that. Like, I have to see respect, or it's over. You feel me? And I would like my partner to be secure. You know what I mean? They have to be secure within themselves to be able to, like what I asked you about, if it's me and you and I want to pick one of the homegirls up, or like, oh, the homegirls inviting us to a picnic, do you want to go? Like, if you're secure with yourself, then it's just fine if other women are around, because you know where we stand. You know what I mean? So loyalty, respect, and security.
Okay. And then I guess my last question.
That's as many as you want.
Dang, Deshae, is you gonna get them off of the show? Like, we don't normally go this long. It's like 1 or 2 questions, and hey, is this a match? Why are we prolonging this whole Q&A that we doing up here? Like, are you just kind of trying to extend the show a little bit? Like, I don't understand. I don't want to see all this Q&A. If it's a match, it's a match. If they're gonna do all the Q&A, they can do all this Q&A after the show. And if they decide they want to go separate ways, they go separate ways. But all this back and forth up here, come on, like, we can end the show. We can end the show. They taking too long up here with all these questions.
Get it out now.
Okay.
So
Matter
you're
of
a
fact,
truck
if they would
driver,
ask
right?
better
Yes, ma'am.
questions
So
in
how
the
do you
lineup,
balance your
we wouldn't even be
personal
having all
life,
these
your work life,
conversations
and your
right now.
relationships
Well,
with
I
being
don't.
on the road a lot?
See, I don't drive over the road. I drive
Okay.
locally. So coming home every day at 6 p.m., I mean, that's perfectly fine. You can balance out life as far as like being around my daughter, or just like going to, I don't know, do something fun or whatever. Um, I'm a Libra. I feel like I have the perfect balance. You know what I mean? It's nothing really overcrowds anything in my life. The only thing is I haven't found time to write recently. So I've been kind of like in a writer's block. That's the only thing.
And you have a 4-year-old.
Yeah, my daughter's 4.
So how is your relationship with her
Me
mother?
and her mother are very mature. We co-parent very well. If I wanted my daughter for a week, a month, I could have her as long as I want her. Me and her haven't been in a relationship for about 3.5 years or something like that. And we haven't had sex in about the same amount of time.
Okay. Do you want her back?
My
If
daughter's
she came
mom,
back and said she wants to get back with you.
um, honestly, the way that it ended, it was lacking. It was lacking a lot of something. We could talk about it behind the scenes, but that was lacking for a long time. So if it didn't take this to change it or that to change it, I feel like if we did reconnect that, it'll still be the same story. You know what I mean? So no, I don't. But it's very important. I feel like having 2 parents. It's like a
Okay.
96% chance that we will never get back together again.
Alrighty. And how do you envision like your next relationship, like with life? Do you like animals?
These questions are too personal to be talking about right now. Y'all can literally leave and go have this conversation. Y'all don't have to have this whole conversation right here. This Shay, I need you to control the show and end this. Like, who wants to continue to watch this? Matter of fact, do y'all even think that they about to walk away together? Because after all these questions, I don't even think they're gonna walk away together. Like I'm feeling like his balloon about to get popped. The more questions he answer, and the more questions he asks and she asks and they answer and he answers.
Yeah, actually, love
I'm thinking
animals.
this
I
coming.
actually
I
just
think
got a
they're just
dog.
on
Her
borrowed
name is
time.
Kilo.
Okay.
I've always had pets growing up. I feel for injured animals. You know what I mean? I feel for anybody with a disability. I see somebody in a wheelchair, and I have a heart. My life going forward with a relationship wise, I feel like being 34 now and what I went through, you got to take things kind of slow. You feel me? You can't just be jumping into stuff. So, like you said earlier about the friendship, when I said it's a foundation, I meant that but how long do we stay in that though? Is it 2 months? What if it's 6 months? What if we really trying to get to know each other before we just jump into something? You know what I mean? So I want to be serious about it, but I have like different views about certain things in life. You know what I mean? Like when it comes to relationships, you know what I mean? Like, so that's just something we have to talk about.
Okay, so you're saying that. Is this a match?
Yeah.
Is it a match?
Yeah.
Okay, we have a match.
Oh, no, how big?
Let me take you. My feet are hurting.
I'm sure. We get a break, right?
You gotta be behind them.
So when you initially came out, were there
Okay. All right. We done with that. Okay, we done with that. Look. Okay. You know, there's so much to unpack here. Okay, we got 2 matches. The last one was way more conversation that I would have wanted to agree to. Like, I don't even understand. Like, I don't know. Sometimes I feel like Deshae just. Sometimes she don't answer questions the way like she's supposed to ask questions, and then she lets certain things go, and then she does stuff like this where she allows this whole situation to just keep going instead of just asking them, look, y'all got 2 questions, is it a match, and whatever. Like, if you're doing it for the content and the clicks, I get it. Do it for the content, do it for the clicks. But at the same time, it's kind of like, why are we continuously going on and on and on? These are like the questions are getting more personal and everything. Like, they could have really just took that conversation on and they still matched, which is great. But I just feel like that part right there just lingered on a little too long. Then they got like this whole person that's doing the little speaking and stuff like that, and like, come on now, like that's just, it's crazy. It's really crazy, but whatever the case is, man. Look, listen, don't forget to like, subscribe, share the content. Make sure you go ahead, check out we got another live that we're going to do tomorrow. So we're going to do lives on Tuesday, Wednesday, and we got a new live that we're going to do on Fridays. So make sure you stay tuned, check all that stuff out. I will catch you on the next go around. Peace.